Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome all of my friends that are connected on Facebook, connected on LinkedIn, my YouTube channel. And I especially want to welcome all of my students that are participating in this Zoom broadcast and their guests. Hello.
Hi, good day, sir. Are you expecting Miss Linda Arthur? Lady of English?
Who?
Miss Linda Arthur?
No. Have no idea. You got the wrong apartment. It's going to be one of those days. So I want to welcome all of my students and their guests, and hold on to your hats, folks. You've only got 2 more days until the end of the month, and there's still time for a number of you to close a couple of sales. And then, of course, we have the entire month of December. Now, before I jump into today's subject, I want to come over here on LinkedIn. And I want to bring up the profile of a good friend who lives in Hawaii. Okay, Hawaii. Which means it's 9:30 in Florida, but it's 3:30 in the morning in Hawaii. Aloha, Kurt.
Aloha, Max. Aloha, everybody. Yeah, well, it's 4:40 in the morning now, but yeah.
Oh, we got okay. It's 5 hours difference.
Yeah, right now, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm here because I'm here to learn the new things that are changing in, Facebook and especially LinkedIn. So,
Yeah.
latest strategies
You know,
to.
I wish if I knew you were coming, I would have used you as an example. Okay, but I just want to share with all of you. You know, we're going to be introducing a whole bunch of new strategies, and you all can't hear this because I have a wonderful filter on my microphone. But the apartment above me is undergoing some renovations, and so there's a jackhammer that is tearing up the marble floors. It's right over my head, and you have no. I want to record this and let you all hear it because, oh my God, it's outrageous. But that's my issue, and I'm just thankful that nobody can hear this. So what I want to do, Kurt, is I want to show you a new birthday strategy. And this is one of the things that that all my coaching students are going to get this first. But for those of you that are in boot camp, we're going to be introducing this whole concept in boot camp. Now, you know how popular my birthday strategy is. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a new way that it doesn't work for strangers. It's only going to work for people that you want to connect with or reconnect with and wish them a happy birthday. So I'm going to pop over here, and this is going to be a video email that you can send. So imagine if somebody hasn't heard from you in a while and they get a little note from you, hey, happy birthday, click on this link. And this is what they get.
Today, we're here at your party where we've secretly replaced your birthday cake with Donny Osmond. Happy birthday, Matt. This one's for you. It's your birthday.
I don't, I don't know whether you can hear that. Let me, so Kurt, were you able to hear that?
It was kind of breaking up, but well, Donny Osmond.
Well, the interesting thing is they've got Donny Osmond, they've got Dolly Parton. There's a whole selection
Wow.
of people that you can use. It's a product of Blue Mountain. Now, I used to use them years ago to send birthday messages, anniversaries to my friends. And I think it costs something like $25 a year or less. And it's just a phenomenal way.
I would use it.
Oh, yeah. I'll basically, I'll send you the link. But for all of you,
Please.
the only thing that you need, obviously, if you know somebody's birthday, and so on Facebook, if you go to your homepage, down here on the right, you've got everybody that you're connected to that's having a birthday. And especially if you know these people, you can just put in a link right there, and the results that you're going to get. I mean, the birthday results are extraordinary anyway. You can do the same thing on LinkedIn, except all you know is it's their birthday. You don't know their age, and they've got a little feature for that too. So I'll be sharing the details with you when we do our next session. So let me come back and get on track. All right, 1 billion members. Now, I told you at the beginning of the year that at the rate they were going, they would hit 1 billion before the end of the year. And sure enough, I went on the LinkedIn page, and now they are letting the world know. LinkedIn and Facebook have changed, and they've added a lot of new features that are going to make it easier for all of you to connect with new prospects, to reconnect with prospects. And for those of you that are students that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, you are sitting on a treasure trove of people. You can actually triple your business on LinkedIn in December. When you think the holidays are going to slow your business down, no. The holidays are actually going to give you a way to ramp up your business. And you're going to experience explosive growth when you incorporate my scripts with Chat GPT. So if you're not registered for my December bootcamp, I strongly suggest you do so. For those of you that are students, the best deal is my twofer. Now, I understand that the promo codes that were sent out weren't working. And as a result, first and foremost, I want to assure you they're working now. And so I've expanded the Black Friday promotion as well as the Cyber Monday promotion till the end of the month. Your business does not slow down it can actually increase. So we're going to show you how to recruit like crazy, crush it. Reach out to people that you know, reach out to people that you're connected to, restart conversations or start new ones, and use some basic attraction marketing principles and activity that will have you talking to people. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's all about you talking to someone and discovering what their circumstances are. So whether you're a new student, a loyal student, an old friend, or an eager entrepreneur that wants to take your business to the next level before the end of the year, you're going to have a number of unfair advantages over your competition with the information and recruiting strategies that I'm going to share with you during this session. You'll beat your competition to the best prospects on LinkedIn and Facebook, break recording records, build your team faster, and have your upline scratching their heads wondering how you're doing it. One recruiting strategy gives you an unfair advantage over your competition and provides you with a crystal ball to eliminate the guesswork when it comes to identifying perfect prospects for your business. How would you feel when you know in advance who the perfect prospects for your business are and how to bring them into your business? Now, coming in December is our new private message scripts for social media scripts book that comes with Bootcamp. In here, we have some new case studies that will help you resurrect conversation. We've got one where someone reached out to someone. It was a perfect textbook process, only to discover that someone had talked to the prospect about the company already. And the steps that we took to get the person to revisit the business and ultimately sign them up in the business. So we got new strategies. We got newly revised strategies. We're taking every strategy and every script and we're reworking it. We're updating it. You got new chat examples that all end in sales, and you got new case studies. The case studies in particular, you're absolutely going to love. Now, here's what I want you to remember. That every new connection you make on LinkedIn and Facebook is like a seed that you plant in your growing garden of prospects. Every day, you could be adding 10, 15, 20 new seeds. Now, LinkedIn has recently made some additions, some restrictions that are going to limit the number of people that you can contact. But we have a workaround. Your daily activity over time, including text, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages, proactively nourish your relationships with everyone, the same way that water and fertilizer will cultivate the seeds to help your garden grow faster. As you learn more about each prospect, when you only talk about your business with the people that clearly need or want what you're selling, you'll close more sales and dramatically reduce or eliminate rejection from the entire process. Let me just look in the chat for just a second. Yeah, Tom, you got a prospect. I can take a look at it. Now, every day, if you're not adding at least 4 or 5 new prospects to your garden, don't tell me that you're serious about building a network marketing business, because it's as easy as reaching into a bowl of candy and picking out the best people. There are now new features. We're going to talk about those this morning that make it easier to do. The more selective you are about who you choose to contact and connect with in the first place, the more successful you're going to be in the long run. So you need to think quality over quantity. Not everyone on LinkedIn that is looking for an opportunity is a good prospect for your business. Your daily activity over time those seeds begin to sprout. And what happens is your activity, text, posts, likes, comments, and direct messages proactively nourish your relationship with everyone the same way that water and fertilizer helps your garden grow. And your seeds begin to sprout. As you learn more about each prospect by their daily actions and their answers to your questions, you're going to know whether to keep talking to them and increase or decrease your posting activity. You must exercise patience to learn more about someone before you talk to them in detail about your business. Patience. The more you know about your prospect and their previous network marketing experience, the higher your closing rates are going to be. Now, this powerful recruiting strategy that we're going to be sharing with you this morning is LinkedIn's new secret weapon. Now, to tell you the truth, it's nothing new. I mean, it's been there. It's been active. I just didn't know about it. About 2.5 years ago, for those of you that are old students, remember that LinkedIn came out with a feature where you could see who was new to LinkedIn, who created a profile in the last 24 hours, in the last week, in the last month, in the last 3 months. It was free, and then it disappeared. And that was when I started to recommend Sales Navigator, because that made it easy for everybody to at least filter down to the most active people. I didn't know that they took that feature and put it in Recruiter Lite. And working with one of my coaching students about maybe 5 weeks ago, he had signed up for Recruiter Lite. And when I went in his account and I started poking around, I said, oh my God, that's where they put the feature. So for those of you that are in boot camp, I told you, cancel your Sales Navigator subscription. You got to keep it until the date it expires. But once it expires, give it a day or two and then sign up for Recruiter Lite. If you're lucky, they'll offer you a free trial. Now, these recruiting strategies only work until New Year's Eve. The holiday scripts with posting tactics, every holiday is listed. I can't believe there are major holidays, and there are, actually, bear with me for just a second. Okay. So for the holidays, and this is all covered, and make sure you can all see this. There are new holidays, old holidays, official holidays like Father's Day, National Simplicity Day, National Ice Cream Sandwich Day, Happy Senior Citizens Day, National Tooth Fairy Day, where they came up with all of these different holidays. Beyond me. We just had Thanksgiving. And we got National Cookie Day coming up, as well as National Mutt Day, leading to Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, and ultimately New Year's Eve. Now, there are posting tactics with new strategies and scripts that will have you talking to more people. And what most people don't realize is what you post is going to play a major role in the number of people that you sign up. I can't impress upon it enough. Last month, we had an example of one of my students that connected with a nurse that was a perfect, on paper, candidate for her business. They connected in November. The person didn't enroll until the following June. Now, in the first series of, and by the way, if we added up the amount of time that was spent talking to this person, it was under an hour. Under an hour spread out over 8 months. And between the conversations, posting kept them in contact. Well, right out of the gate, we found out that the person had been in 5 different network marketing companies, failed in all of them, and was not the least bit interested in ever getting into a network marketing business again. Following the script, and this is a case study, you'll see how we identified why the person got into network marketing in the first place. They wanted to make it more money. Why they quit and why they felt they would never do it again. And then by following a few simple tactics of asking questions and following scripts, new scripts that explain how network marketing works, why people don't succeed. And in June, the person signed up in the business. There's an element of time involved. But again, less than an hour was spent in actual communication with folks. Our side hustle scripts, new posting strategies. It is critically important for all of you that you devise posting strategies that resonate with the people that you're talking to. Even our project launch script, which is more powerful in December, and it's amazingly powerful all year, but it's 10 times more powerful in December, because in the month of December, people are thinking about change. What can I do to improve my life in 2024? The other great thing about December is it's the end of the year, and you can sell your company's biggest packages by pointing out to your prospect that getting into your business is a tax-deductible experience. I have one coaching student, they were a couple, that went to diamond, top position in their company, in 73 days by selling the big package. Folks, it's not what works in network marketing, it's what duplicates. Bring somebody into your business on Monday. By Wednesday, they're bringing in their friends. By Friday, those people are bringing in their friends. Now, LinkedIn has made many new changes that make it easier than ever before to connect with perfect prospects for your business and enroll them, but you have to turn some of them off. LinkedIn has become Facebook for professionals. And so we've got new searching features. Sales Navigator is what I've been suggesting everybody sign up for. Recruiter Lite is now my new suggestion. And there's also a more expensive version, Recruiter, but I don't think you need it. I think you can get away with Recruiter Lite. So when it's easy to find who you're looking for, but the searching features are now radically different. Your search results are going to be determined by the content of your profile and how much your content matches up with the profile of others. So we did a search for nurses. We're all going to get the same number, but the sequence, the order that they come up is going to be different depending upon who they are and who you are. You can search for people by country, by state or city, or by postal code. So when you go to choose, we have been referring people to Sales Navigator. Now, Recruiter Lite. Now, Sales Navigator they'll give it to you free for a month. And then it's going to cost you $99 a month. Do you need it? No. There's a way to build your business using LinkedIn without paying for anything. We're going to share that with you in boot camp. But it makes it so much easier. Would you spend $100 a month if you could be signing up 2 or 3 people a week in your business? Of course you would. And if you wouldn't be willing to do that, then maybe you're just not that serious about your business. Recruiter Lite is going to be more expensive. It's going to be an extra $70. Again, $170. Now, with Sales Navigator, one of the changes they made is every time you do a search, you have to manually go in and turn on the feature so that you can see who posted on LinkedIn. So you know we're picking out people that are active. 6 months ago, the only way you could tell if somebody was active by looking at their profile and looking at their posts. Well, 5 months ago, they opened everything up. So now you can tell who's active by looking at their profile, which would put you in a position where you could pick out the people that you wanted to talk to. But Recruiter Lite will show you who's active, who created a profile in the last 90 days. But you lose the feature about their posting activity. If you want the posting activity as well as the people that recently joined, then you have to upgrade to Recruiter. And I have a number of students that have been using both, and I've come to the conclusion that you could get away with Recruiter Lite. So look at this. LinkedIn Recruiter Lite. How many people joined LinkedIn? And I did this about 4 weeks ago. How many people joined LinkedIn in the last 24 hours? 540,000. In the last 3 months, 4,432,000 people joined LinkedIn. And we've got scripts that you're going to be able to use that make this feature an amazingly powerful. So in the last, and what they've also done is they expanded the searching range. So Sales Navigator, they give you 100 miles. Recruiter Lite, they give you 200 miles. So look at these numbers. People in sales on LinkedIn, 52 million. Recently joined LinkedIn, 843,000 salespeople joined LinkedIn. 380,000 in the last 3 months. You add up all of these numbers, and that's the number. So we do a search for salespeople that are looking for opportunities. You got 33,000. How many people signed up in the last 90 days? 2,600. This is going to make connecting with the best people faster, easier, and the strategy that we're going to introduce helps building relationships with these people faster. So I told you at the beginning of the year, LinkedIn will have 1 billion members. This year, they're 20 years old. Millions of professionals are rushing to join. LinkedIn CEO said that their goal is to get to 3 billion members. Now, I want to get to people between the ages of 25 to 34 account for 59% of their active users. 140 million people have the open to work frame around their profile. But not all of them are going to be prospects for your business. You can search for people by their profession, their skills, by their location, by their activity, and by their desire or urgency to change. LinkedIn makes it easier to find the best people, connect with them, show them what you have to offer, and enroll them. You have the opportunity that provides a solution to some of them. LinkedIn is the best social network to build your business on. It's 100 times better than Facebook, and it's hot. But your success on LinkedIn is going to depend on a number of factors. You have to optimize your profile so it can be found. Adjust your profile settings so people can see the important details. Understanding the dynamic use of LinkedIn and how people communicate with others. Positioning yourself as an authority. Creating effective lead generation methods that turn prospects to business builders and efficiently qualifying your prospects to increase your closing ratios. Now, LinkedIn is now, everybody's into this AI, artificial intelligence. So LinkedIn, when you start messing around with your profile, is going to suggest use our AI to spruce up your profile, and don't use it because it doesn't work the way you want it to work. So this is the headline of one of my students. So while I was in his account, we said, rewrite our headline with AI. This is what it came up with. It pulled the description of what was on the last entry as far as his activity. And we said, no, we don't like this one. Let's do this one. Same thing. Follow my scripts, follow the profile guide, because we give you better guidance. You don't need their AI. Now, LinkedIn has rolled out major restrictions on all free accounts. So, all free account users can only send 10 connection requests a month with a message of 200 characters. This is the people that use the free service. Now, there are ways around this that we're going to be sharing with everybody in bootcamp. LinkedIn celebration feature is going to make it easier to follow up with prospects. So you can reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects, people that are having a change in their jobs, birthdays, work anniversaries. Reconnect with and follow up with your best prospects. You'd be amazed at how many people you're connected to that you've never talked to. You're going to save time, increase your closing rates, reduce rejection, and build a bigger team much faster. 1 billion professional users. And it's easy to connect with perfect prospects. The problem is they are being overrun by bad people. See, LinkedIn is no longer a secret. Millions of marketers are rushing to join every month, forcing LinkedIn to make these significant changes. The number of marketers joining LinkedIn and then violating their rules and terms of service has overwhelmed their systems, much like a swarm of locusts would have on a field of wheat. All right? Before the locusts hit, every inch of this area was green, like down at the bottom. Look what the locusts did. Classic example. On Sunday, I got a connection request from Nancy, or someone that claimed to be Nancy. So she sent me this. When I was searching in this field, I saw your excellent profile. I think you're a very good person, and I hope I can get some new fields and cultural knowledge to share with you. It was only up for 24 hours. LinkedIn went in and canceled it. So you're going to get slammed with all kinds of profiles. Or what's worse is network marketers are being trained to connect with people. And the first message that you keep your options open and making money. Would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? No biggie if not. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pop over here. And I'm going to log into Tom's account.
Hi, Max.
Good morning. Now, let me ask you, Tom, was this the same person that we got going by sending her a GIF, a moving image?
Yes.
So this is a continuation. Okay. So, and what was the person's name?
You see it there, Shana Spinato.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now, by the way, one of the reasons that you see when you go to your homepage, you see what Shauna is doing is because you're communicating with her. So the people that you're communicating with, LinkedIn, just like Facebook, puts their activity right in front of you. So let's first take a look at who she is. Entrepreneur, customer-focused salesperson, personal trainer, proud boy mom. And she's open to work. 140 million people on LinkedIn are open to work. So we came down here and we see she stopped working for Dell last June. She's got a fitness background. Now, what was interesting was if we, and by the way, let's look at one other thing. So I am still looking for a new role. She did this 4 hours ago. Would appreciate your support. Specifically interested in corporate wellness and wellness gym management, wanting to join a field-led organization. Okay. So she's open to work. And we go back and look at the contents. So Tom reached out to her. Actually, you've been connected to her since last April. So you reached out, you made the connection. She accepted you. But she's never responded to anything that you've done. Like this is not a dialogue, it's a monologue. Now, and you sent some great messages, but none of them resonated with her. You sent this one here. It cost me $150 to fill up the gas tank. What's the price of gas where you are? So she just said, congrats. So nothing, didn't respond to any of those. Now, you congratulate her on a new job last year, and she says, thank you. So from May of 2022 until November the 18th, nothing. Now she's been seeing some of your posts, have you been posting on a regular basis? So in November, he said, how is your job search going? And what got this going was she liked a post you made about change. I've had interviews, but I haven't gotten any offers. Well, I've been doing a lot of network. Haven't been putting in a lot of time because I just had a baby. Want to land a job in December, January. So starting up to ramp up my job hunting. So 2 days later, you write back. Now you're having a conversation. I'm looking for a sales or account manager role. So Thursday, happy Thanksgiving. What are your plans for the holidays? And you said, what is an SAS company? She didn't respond. So while this is the one to get her going. We sent her. This was on Friday. We sent her a gift. If you can dream it, you can do it. I think you're one of the most impressive profiles I've seen on LinkedIn. But that could be because I like talking to entrepreneurial minded people. But somewhere in her profile, she says, oh, here's entrepreneurial. And we saw when we looked at her profile that she had 2 businesses. So we sent that image at 1:51. And she wrote back, I got started in personal training to see if I like helping others. Look at what she wrote. All right. So now Thanksgiving is over. How you're going to answer this? I mean, there are a number of different strategies that you can use. So look what you've learned. I got started in personal training to see if I like helping others learn how to exercise and live healthier lives. And I did. Then after I got my degree and certification, I thought it would make more sense to work for myself, keep 100% of my revenues versus getting a small commission from a gym. After a bit, I realized my clients really struggled with nutrition, so I started offering a meal plan. Then it turned into prepping and selling meals that I made myself. Ended up growing it so big, I needed to rent a commercial kitchen and hire help. This is one entrepreneurial person. A lot of changes were being made at the gym I was training in, and some of my clients did not want to work out there anymore. I knew it was time for change, so I reached out to the couple that was about to open up a Rockbox franchise, and they offered me the opportunity to help establish a member base, manage the gym. Seemed like an exciting opportunity, so I decided to do it. Then I met my husband, and we wanted to have kids, so my priorities shifted. So I still pick up a client or two, but I'd love to have a business again one day. But at this time, I just want and need something with a predictable pay and schedule with less stress so I can focus on my family. Now, there is a proven strategy that you're going to be able to use with her. So what you need to do, Tom, is get on my coaching schedule. Okay, I'm not going to have time to do it here, but what we want to do is we want to find out. Well, first we want to let her know that with her skills and her experience, there are things that she could do from home that would enable her to run her own business. The question is, what does she know about network marketing? If you look at her profile, I think I told you this when we looked at it before. Anytime Fitness. So, personal trainer for almost 3 years. Fitness, 1 year. Look at all the things she's done. So the natural question that you want to ask her, she had her own business here. Most of the personal trainers that I've met, or most of the personal trainers that I work with, that have been actively engaged in a training career, have also worked with a network marketing company to generate an income on the side to help support their training business. What network marketing companies has she worked with? You want to get that out in front. You want to know what her experience is with network marketing. And if it's negative, we can deal with that because the perception that most people have with network marketing is you got to go chase your family, you got to chase your friends. No, not anymore. 70% of the distributors in network marketing today are orphans. Person that brought them into the business is no longer in the business. Or if they are still in the business, maybe they introduced the products. They don't know how to build a business. And everything that they know about building the business is old school. You all know a different, faster, and easier way. So the important thing until so this was what, last Friday, or was it 2 weeks ago?
Last Friday.
Okay, all right, fine. So now what you want to do is we want to post things that will keep her interested. And that's what we're going to talk about in our session. It's okay. Here's the thing. I would love to have a business again one day. She can have her own business tomorrow. But it's all about the way you introduce it. So for now, let's just well, there's 3 or 4 different ways that you could do this. So what you want to do now is see if you can get on my schedule this week. And what we'll do is there's 3 or 4 different posts, different strategies that you use with your posts. Let me log out of your account. Let me come back to mine. And for those of you that are students, you know that I've been very, very proud of one of my students who is literally signing someone up every day. So let me pop up here. Okay, so these are all posts. So planning is bringing the future into the present so that you can do something about it now. Well, this could be one post. A better one, failing to plan is planning to fail. Hope is not a plan. Now, how would that fit into what she just talked about? Another great quote. Understand. I got this from Martin, one of my coaching students. During our coaching, he suggested this change, put in his birthday. He ended up signing up after they connected. He signed somebody up in his coaching program. He made $12,000. So now this would be a good one. You will either learn to manage money or the lack of it will manage you. Let me come back. Okay, so you could do that one. Or this one. To get rich, you have to be making money while you sleep. But I like that first one. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. This would be another good one. It's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen. This would be another good one. The best preparation for good work tomorrow is to do good work today. Another good one. Continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Another great one. Post things that people will appreciate, that they will use, that they can relate to. And you're all on your way to having great conversations with great prospects. Now, as I mentioned, all of the Cyber Monday and Friday promotion codes are now working. We also sent out a note for those of you that are interested in my coaching program. We offered 2 people on Friday an opportunity to jump into my coaching program with a 25% discount. We did the same thing yesterday for Cyber Monday. So if there's anybody that's interested in my coaching program, write to support@maxsteingart.com, put in Cyber Monday coaching, provide us with your name, and one of my staff members will give you a call. Now, for some of you that are existing coaching students already, and some of my coaching students just continued with several rounds of coaching, this would be a good opportunity for you to pick up some more coaching hours at a discount. And remember that everything that you spend, whether you're attending my boot camps, whether you're attending my advanced classes, or even coaching, is all a legitimate tax deductible expense. I have 2 coaching students that every month in December buy thousands of dollars of coaching. They get to write it off. And they actually give the time to some of their leaders. Of course, they use some of it themselves. So the bottom line, folks, for all of you is this. LinkedIn now has 1 billion users.
Max,
Yeah,
is it too early to start with transition line with Shana?
absolutely. Because you still need to know. Okay, so sure, let's see, who's this? Okay, so Tom, I have a coaching session with Shirley Carter, and she's not able to keep it. Her so send me a text message on send me a text message and we'll see if we can fit you in to her slot. Now, folks, listen, you're building a business, but you're also dealing with life. You're dealing with circumstances around your family. Family comes first. okay? You do what you have to do. But at the end of the day, and this is the wonderful thing about all of this, at the end of the day, everything that you've done, every connection that you've made over the last 3 or 4 years, you're still connected to these people. We've got examples. In fact, 2 weeks ago, we heard from somebody that connected with somebody in 2020. That's 3 years ago. They weren't interested in network marketing back then. She's just been seeing her posts, and she sends her a message. Are you still into that health and wellness thing? She says, yes, I am. She's like, I'd like to participate. You're building relationships with people with the posts that you make. So I will be back this afternoon at 4 o'clock. We'll look at some more messages. Again, we got 3 days, today, tomorrow, Thursday, to close some sales. Use the project launch script and you're on your way. But not before you know about their background. Until next time, best of luck in building your business.